Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to my first what should we even call this? It's a wishlist and anti-haul, but it's obviously a spin-off. So I am basically sharing not just my thoughts on these, but also your thoughts on some of these new launches. So basically what I did is that I posted every single new launch that's happened since the last almost 2 months at this point. I posted it on my Instagram and I asked you guys what your thoughts are on the new launches too. So we did a lot of polls, we did chatting, AMA basically kind of stuff as well, and then I have collected all of those responses. So I'm going to share your responses, or rather my Instagram followers responses to the new launches right here on the screen towards this side. So I'm going to scoot a little bit over. But yeah, we have 20 launches in total to talk about. I don't know if I'm going to be able to cover all of them today, but we're going to try. So let's dive right into it. Now the first launch is actually from Earth Rhythm. It is their facial oils. They have come out with I think 6 different variants of facial oils, and they're all supposed to do different things obviously. Now I know this is very on brand for Earth Rhythm to do, but at the same time I think that a lot of people are pretty much over face oils. Like even when I did the poll, no one actually really gave no one really had any responses to share. I think people were just so disinterested in this particular launch, at least my followers were, because no one said absolutely anything. And for me personally as well, this is going to be something that's going to go into my anti-haul, just because I'm not into facial oils. If you have been around here for a while, I was into them earlier, but now I'm not into them at all. So yeah, this is going to be a pass for a lot of us, but let me know what you think as well. If anyone is interested, definitely let me know in the comment section. Moving on, next was a very big, massive launch. I feel like we've waited for so long for this brand to come to India. So it's a brand launch. In India, it's not like a new brand, or it's not a new product launch. But The Ordinary launched on Nykaa in India. I think this was staged for, I'm pretty sure, a year and a half. So it's been in the works for so long, I'm pretty sure. And then when it finally came, I think there were a lot of people who were super excited about it obviously. Even when I did the poll, a lot of you said that I've waited for this, and then on the other side, some people were like, you know what, we're over it, we don't really care at this point. And I get why, because when The Ordinary was raved about in other countries, and when it had really risen to popularity, at that time there weren't options like these in the Indian market at all. So at that time people really were waiting for The Ordinary to be available in India. But then when it did not happen, brands like the Minimalist came around. I think Minimalist is almost 2 years old at this point, so I remember it coming around, I would say, in the second half of 2020. So it's going to be close to 2 years now. That's when Minimalist came around, and then Chemist at Play launched almost a year ago, a little bit over a year ago. So now we have so many brands who are doing not just single ingredient products, but now we also have so many brands like Deconstruct Skincare doing serums with 2 ingredients, or more than 2 ingredients and stuff like that. So now we're kind of over what The Ordinary was all about. Either it be single ingredient formulations, or really affordable, really high quality skincare as well. We have so many alternatives for The Ordinary now that it doesn't seem as appealing anymore, A. But B, I do want to mention that I was really surprised at the prices that The Ordinary was launched on Nykaa, because we were expecting it to be much higher, but it's not as high as we thought it would be. So for that reason, I might pick up a few particular products. If you haven't watched my video, by the way, I did a video talking about products from The Ordinary that I would still be willing to try out and give it a shot, and then others which I think are a pass, because there are definitely other alternatives out there. So yeah, that was my long spiel on The Ordinary launch in India. So it's not like I'm not excited, but I definitely understand why people are kind of over it. And yeah, if you are someone who has been buying Ordinary either through relatives and they get it down for you, or you've been buying it through Instagram sellers, now you don't have to do that, because it's so much more easily available on Nykaa. So yeah, there is that too. Then moving on, next we have a sunscreen launch, and this is one that I was super duper excited about. It's a Dot & Key sunscreen launch, and it is their Cica niacinamide sunscreen. This is one that I'm personally very very excited to try out. I've seen the texture online and it looks beautiful, and when I asked you guys if you're interested in it or not, a lot of people, 80% people were like, yes, we're interested, yes, we want to get it. And then there was 20% people who were like, no, we're not as interested. So yeah, I think a lot of you are on the same boat with me where you are interested, and this is one that I see myself getting as well soon, hopefully. So yeah, that's exciting. Now let's quickly talk about a bullet lipstick before we move on to another sunscreen. So when it came to bullet lipsticks, this one is by Plum. This is I don't actually have the full name of this product written down, but I think it's called the Matterific lipstick. So this particular one was pretty interesting. I would say I was kind of surprised that Plum came out with a liquid lipstick before they came out with a bullet lipstick, because I feel like it's generally the other way around. But yeah, this is supposed to be a really comfortable yet matte, really nice formulation, and the shades are really good, I have to say that. And the packaging, I would say, kind of reminds me of the Faces, what is the name of the range? I think it's called the Weightless Matte Lipstick. I actually have one shade on my lips right now as well. Like, this is obviously not a super matte lipstick, even though they call it a weightless matte, but you can clearly see that there is like a sheen going on even on my lips right now. So yeah, this one I would personally say I am not as excited about. I mean, it's not like I'm not excited at all, but it's not one that I'm like dying to get, just because I am personally a little bit over bullet lipsticks. I know when I asked you guys, a lot of you said that you'll never get bored of them. Like 80% people said that. And then there was just 20% people who said that, you know, bullet lipsticks are super old school and we're not into it anymore. I would say I am somewhere in the middle. It's not like I'll never get bored of them. I do feel like at a certain point, I mean, I have a very limited like shade you know, range that I am personally really fond of. I'm just fond of the nudes. So yeah, that also limits how many I can have at one point. Like, it doesn't make sense to have like 20 bullet lipsticks that are all nudes, that are all very 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 similar to each other, because sometimes you can just mix and match and also receive not receive but like achieve like certain shades. So yeah, any which ways, long story short, this is one that I'm not dying to get, but I would not say that I'm gonna never get. If I really like one of the shades specifically, then I might go ahead and buy it. I might. So yeah, that's that. Moving on, next, like I said, we have another sunscreen, and this one is from Deconstruct Skincare. This is their gel sunscreen, and it's supposed to be a really great one, specifically for a skin type like mine, which is more normal oily. So yeah, that's why this is definitely going to be going to my wish list. I also really like the texture of it. Again, like I said, basis of what I've seen online. And when I asked you guys, a lot of you were interested into it, but then some of you weren't as interested as well. So yeah, this is one I feel like is not as popular among my Instagram followers as compared to the Dot & Key one. The Dot & Key one is definitely more popular, but this one is also a little less popular. So we have that. Then we have a Plum Body Lovin' launch, and this is one that you would have probably already seen on my channel, because I did feature one product that I bought during the Plum anniversary sale, and that was the body wash from this range. But they launched a banana you know, scented range basically. And if you have been an OG follower of mine and you've been like, you know, following me since the days when I was obsessed with the Body Shop like banana yogurt, body yogurt, you would know that I absolutely freaking loved that stuff. And now that the Plum banana range also has a body yogurt, I am dying to get my hands on it. I just did not get it around the sale because like I mentioned earlier, I have a lot of Hawaiian Rumba body yogurts right now in my collection, which I want to go through before I buy the banana one. So yeah, I did get the banana body wash, and I love the scent of that. I can't wait to get around to using it. So yeah, this is definitely gonna go into my wish list. I mean, I already have purchased one product, the other product is in my wish list, and then they also have the body scrub, which I'm not really into, but if you are into body scrubs, then you might want to get it. So yeah, we have that. Then we have another Earth Rhythm launch, and this is one that I wasn't expecting for some reason. So they basically came out with roll-on deodorants, and these are supposed to have like really unique different ingredients, and it's supposed to like not have a lot of like, what do you say, aluminium and like artificial not artificial, I was about to say artificial fragrance, but yeah, that's not what deodorants are all about. But it's supposed to be like a really unique new approach to deodorants, but it's not like your stick deodorant, it's more of that like Nivea roll-on wala deodorant. It's sort of that, but like with better ingredients. And when I asked you guys, no one was really excited about this. Some people even said that we'd rather pass, and I feel similarly too. I am personally a stick deodorant person, be it natural, be it like with aluminium, be it an antiperspirant, whatever. I am not very particular, but I definitely like my stick deodorants over like these serum liquid deodorants of sorts. So yeah, that's why I feel like I'm gonna be passing on this personally. But yeah, that's that. For me, it's gonna go into my anti-haul for sure. Now moving on next to a launch from Nykaa, by the way, it's from the Skin RX line. This one I was kind of surprised because sometimes I get कि Nykaa just keeps introducing newer types of products within the stuff that they already have existing. So first they came out with 2 moisturizers which were in the tub packaging, and I was like, acha, this looks exciting, and I was into it, and I still am, by the way. Then they came out with moisturizers in like that bottle wala packaging that is the airtight dispenser wala system, which I really like that packaging, by the way. I like a lot of moisturizers that come in that packaging. I even love the Dermaco sunscreens and the Dermaco face cream. All of them come in that packaging, so I really like products that generally come in that packaging. But then they came out with another variant. So they have 2 different variants. They have an oily skin variant and they have a dry skin variant, and I do believe even in the tub moisturizers they have 2 different variants. So I am just waiting to see कि अच्छा तुम एक ही concept को कितनी बार repeat कर सकते हो, and how many times can you come out with different variants just to get people to like buy your products. So that concept annoys me a little bit, but at the same time I want to get a lot of these to try them out and to kind of tell you कि अच्छा how do all of these actually compare, because when you see so many different products under one range, it really makes you think कि अच्छा which is going to be ideal for me. Like if you actually want to buy one of these, because I do think that it's really easily available and accessible, it's really affordable, and if it works well, then why not? Like moisturizer is something you don't want to spend too much money on, so if you're finding a good affordable moisturizer, then why not? So as a YouTuber, from a review perspective, I do want to like try out a lot of these and get them to compare and contrast all of them from like one another. So yeah, I think for that reason it's in my wish list. But when I asked you guys if you find this exciting, or if you are just bored of this and you want Nykaa to stop with like coming out with different variants, most of you, in fact all of you who voted on this poll, said that you want them to stop, and I totally agree with you. But yeah, since they have all of these out, I do want to get some of them and like compare them, at least the ones that seem like they're gonna work for my skin. I do want to try them out and see how all of these compare from each other, and hopefully I can make a video for you guys also that might be helpful to figure out if you want to get any of these, which one you can get. So yeah, that was that very long explanation, but I hope that makes a little bit of sense. Anyways, moving on, next we have another plum launch, and this time it's more of like a makeup launch because it's a compact powder, so I think that will definitely go into the makeup category. And this is like their matte compact that comes in I think 5 to 6 shades, which is not great. especially when it's like something that's majorly available online. I mean, I know Plum has a couple of stores, but they don't have as many stores, and they're not easily available like offline in stores and stuff. So the shades are not really as helpful, and I don't know how many people have actually picked them up already. I will definitely, first of all, I don't plan on picking this up, let me just tell you that, because I'm over pressed powders for the most part, and even if I am into them, I don't like something that has like shade ranges and stuff. I would prefer something that's translucent, because then I know that it's gonna work for a lot of like different skin types, and not skin types but skin tones. So yeah, you guys actually have different thoughts as compared to me when it, like, in terms of this particular launch, because when I asked you if this is something that you're looking at purchasing, 75% of you said yes, we're definitely into it, and just 25% people said that no, we're over it. So yeah, a lot of people are supposedly into it. I'm just not into it as much. So yeah, if you have tried it out, let me know your thoughts. If this product is actually that amazing, I might decide to pick it up. I don't know. I'm definitely more into loose powders, and I'm definitely more into translucent pressed powders, even if I am into pressed powders. So yeah, that is that. And by the way, this Plum launch was kind of around their anniversary. It was a little bit before the anniversary. So they did have 2 more launches a little bit closer to their anniversary. One was a hair fall related product, but it was in the hair care line basically, and it was onion hair products. So from what I can tell, there was one shampoo, and then there was one hair oil serum sort of product. So when I asked you guys about this, just 25% people said that they're excited into it, and then 75% people said that it's a pass for them. And honestly, you guys, it's a pass from me as well. I've never tried out like onion hair care, and for some reason I've never been into it either. I just want a good shampoo that's going to cleanse my scalp really well and like clean my hair and make it look nice, and then I will just get a hair mask, to go with it, that's going to moisturize and condition my hair, specifically when it gets super duper dry. So I'm not specifically into onion hair care. I know Mama Earth's onion range was also super popular a few years back, I want to say, but yeah, I've never been into onion hair care at all, and this time it's definitely not going to be an exception. So yeah, that was that. That being said, another Plum launch that I was actually very very excited about when I saw it was the Everything Plum range. So they came out with a new scent, and in the new scent they launched a body oil, a shower gel, a body mist, and a perfume. Now I did end up getting the perfume, and I have to tell you that I'm absolutely in love with the scent of it. It kind of reminds me of my favorite Miniso fragrance, which is Miniso Sunrise, which I know is not that easily available anymore, and it's been a while since it's not been available, so I've really missed that scent a lot. I do have a backup bottle and a bottle that I'm currently running through, but I'm very happy to find the Everything Plum perfume from Plum, because it's kind of a similar scent profile. So yeah, I'm very 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 excited about this particular launch, and you guys also are with me on this, because 80% of you said that you're also as excited about this as I am, whereas 20% people said that we're not as excited about it, which I again understand, because not everyone is into like fruity, sweet, kind of scents. Some people like more clean, fresh scents. So if you're not into a particular scent, then I do understand that. So yeah, that was that. Moving on, we have quite a few launches left actually, so maybe we should save that for the next video, because this video is already close to 20 minutes long. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna wrap up the video right here. By the way, you kept seeing like sneak peeks of my phone that I was using to kind of go through these launches. But yeah, that was it for this video. Those are all the launches that I wanted to talk about today, and I definitely want to know you guys' opinions and thoughts down below. I know some of you don't follow me on Instagram, so maybe your responses did not get recorded. if you don't follow me on my Instagram. So if you would like to, then definitely go ahead and follow me there. But even if you don't want to, it's totally fine. You can leave your thoughts and opinions down below on these launches right here, and we can chat about them in the comment section. I love doing that, you guys. So yes, please leave your comments and thoughts down below in the comment section, and we're gonna chat about it later once this video goes live, obviously. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I can't wait to try out some of these products that I already have in my collection, and then others that I have said that are on my wish list. I will be purchasing very, very soon, so super excited about that as well. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, bye bye.